What's up, guys? Dealy Kamel here, and I am here on the day of the Duel Links 6th anniversary. So we are going to go around really quick, and we are going to check some things out in the news. Now, boom, there's a skill rebalancing, so it looks like I know what our first video is going to be. So boom, skill rebalancing video. Let's check it out. Let's talk about it. So we've got reasons for skill balancing. We got 3 skills here, 4 skills are being changed. It says it's a 2-world master rights and switcheroo. We are strengthening some character exclusive skills to make them easier to use. Surprise present! The skill will be modified as the introduction of more cards that work well with it will make it easier for players to interfere with their opponent's strategy. Yeah, as in other words, not working as intended, brother. That's what this nerf is, and I'm pretty sure I saw this coming in Draw Alone. This will be modified. Plan to add a card with a powerful effect that utilizes spell cards in your hand. Guys, why did they nerf Draw Alone? Let's see, but oh, this is so nice now. This is such a good, this is such a good quality of life here, the before and after. So turn 3 and onward. Amazing. Amazing, dude. Turn 3 and onward. You will not be able to set up your Mech Knight combo on turn 1. I think that's good enough. You know, you'll still be able to do it from your second turn, and if you go second, then still your second turn. But I think this is very important in making sure Mech Knights just don't have their free combo set up just off of, you know, this skill forcing a spell or trap on your opponent. And then Draw Loan is going to add a lucky loan from your deck to the field. Huh? What even changed from this skill? What? I don't even know. Oh, set 1 lucky loan, and this was added to your deck to your hand. Weird, dude. Weird, dude. But yeah, Mech Knights getting a very good skill nerf right before the KC Cup. This is very good. It should bring them in line with some of the other decks, and they were using a skill that other decks could not use, and they were using it, you know, not as intended, right? This is what we've seen Konami hit other skills like Cyber Style before, so no surprise there whatsoever from them. But it looks like Surprise Present here is going to be the only skill change, the only really meta-changing skill, and I really would like to know what card did they nerf or did they change a Draw Loan because of. Now it says you can get an effect from adding a spell to your hand, but the activated effect of skills don't impact cards directly, so it would have to be like something gets buffed for having spells in your hand or something like that. That was their reasoning for it. It was the best skill for Witchcrafters, and now it is useless. I see. Yeah, so it would add it to the hand. It would raise the Witchcrafter's attack. Now it just sets the attack, huh? It sets the spell instead, so it doesn't even raise Witchcrafter's attack. So, I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments if you know anything else that will make Draw Loan overpowered. But please let me know what you think of Surprise Present getting nerfed. I think this was definitely going to come before any cards in the deck itself was released. The deck is extremely new, so if they were going to remove anything, I think it's pretty obvious that they were going to remove the kind of really niche skill that they were utilizing that was not being used as intended. So, dude, I just realized that I didn't talk about Switcheroo. So Switcheroo, basically, now you can proc it with Cosmic Cyclone. Or, yeah, you can proc it with Cosmic Cyclone. You can proc it with a DDD continuous spell or trap. So now down to 1,000 from 1,500. This is a pretty big. 1,500 was a big nerf for Switcheroo back in the day, just because back then life point skills were all the rage and everyone was using Cosmic Cyclone, so they wanted to put it in a range where you could not just get it off of one card effect. And Switcheroo has not been played since then, so now I guess they are easing it back a little bit. Still has that life point requirement, but now you can synergize it with Cosmic Cyclone and get all the value that you once had. So pretty good there. I don't think people will really play it because there's better consistency skills for specific decks now, and Switcheroo is just not as good as a generic consistency skill, but it will be a little more viable now. It's I really do like it. I really do like it. It will just make it, you know, better for you to play all around. Just, it will make Cosmic Cyclone more more, excuse me, it'll make it more viable now that it is in the same boat as Mystical Space Typhoon being unlimited. It's going to make Switcheroo, you know, a little bit better. So Master of Rites is going to play a Ritual Cage from outside of your deck face up. And then at the beginning of the duel, play one Ritual Cage face up. So man, Master of Rites, this is really, really big actually. This is going to change to the beginning of your first turn. So the thing about this is, like, if you went second before, Ritual Cage would still be on the field turn 1 when your opponent went first. So if they had any backrow removal, they could remove your Ritual Cage and you could do nothing about it. So this is very, very nice. If you play Ritual decks, now you can finally wait until your strategy, until your turn to jumpstart your strategy, so you aren't just leaving your cards vulnerable. Your opponent is not just going to be able to know what you're playing and remove your most valuable card of the field in the first turn. So Master of Rites, super big buff for Ritual decks. Good to see it. And Toon World, dude. We need to talk about Toon World. Play Toon World for outside your deck. And another change here, just play it on your turn instead of at the beginning of the duel. The only skill that, the only other skill that was like this was Middle-Aged Mechs, but Middle-Aged Mechs was always like this. It was always, it will summon it on your turn. So I really like that these skills are becoming like that as well. It, you know, safeguards their strategies from just being out there on your opponent's first turn. Like going second, these decks were all really bad because of this. Yeah. All right. That's all for skills. Let's move on.